another video. I didn't even set the phone up yet. I should do that. But today it's gonna be a different story. I ain't gonna talk about jail and prison. I ain't gonna talk about none of that. Instead, I'm gonna talk about the reason why I believe in God. And this is interesting. I need to set this up like a way that so the sun ain't shining. I got the tents, but alright. So there's actually like two parts to this story. So why I believe in God. I'm not a religious person. I don't push religion on people. I'm not one of them. You know what I'm saying? I've gone through a lot. People believe in what they believe in. People do what they do. It don't matter to me. I'm not the type. I'm not gonna push religion on you. I'm not gonna follow Christ. Oh, if you ain't praying every night, I'm not like that. But personally, I believe in God. I keep my Celtic cross. I'm Irish. I keep my Celtic cross on me all times. So I was like 15 years old. And you know when you're 15, when you're in your teenage years, you like to sneak out and go with your homies or go fuck with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I used to do that a lot, man. I sneak out the house. My mom, she hated it. She find me gone, she be blowing on my phone or she be yelling through the neighborhood, Kane, where the fuck you at? I'd be out. Like, I'd be outside causing mayhem, getting into some bullshit. So I was 15 years old. My homie was like, so we hung out earlier that day. He's like, bro, tonight, sneak out. We had a designated time. Sneak out. 1 a.m, soon as they go, because we knew when our parents went to sleep. Soon as it hit like 1:30 in the morning, let's sneak out. Bro, it's the dead of winter. So, you know, I'm making sure I'm looking, go up the stairs, check the hallway. I'm looking in my mom's room. She's asleep. So I go downstairs. I'm being real quiet because we had an old house, a big house, antique wood, everything. So it creaks when you walk. So I'm being real sneaky, and I'm trying to get out the house before that she could wake up and find out that I'm gone. So I just throw on a fucking hoodie, bro. Dead of winter. It's a snowstorm outside, bro. It's a fucking ice storm. And my dumb ass, I'm 15. I'm not thinking. I put on a fucking hoodie, go hang out. We're causing mischief, whatever. We're out for hours. It hits like 3:30 in the morning. So finally, I'm cold. I got my hands in my pockets. I'm like, all right, I gotta go home now. They're going home, and we hit the street to where where we separate at. So it was like a crossroad. He turns left, and he goes towards his house. And he's gonna sneak back in through his window. And then I gotta keep walking. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna see you tomorrow, right? So I walk a couple miles. Finally, I get to my house. And our house was like, bro, it was a big ass house. The front and the sides and the back there's windows everywhere, bro. It's like a Victorian. So we get there. Well, I get there. I don't know what I'm talking about. I get there by myself. I got my hoodie on, snow all over me. I'm freezing, but I'm like, it's cool because I'm about to be in the crib. I'm cool. I get there. I try to go for the front door, and I go to open it. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, do it again. I'm like, oh fuck. So then I sneak around the back, and I try the back door. It's like a lever handle, and I push it. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, bro, am I locked out right now? I'm trying every door, every window, bro. So I snuck out. My mom nobody in the house knew I was gone, right? So I'm stuck outside, and I'm panicking. I keep trying every window, every door, and trying my best to get into the house without being detected, because I knew my mom was going to beat my motherfucking ass. As soon as I come in the house, she was going to put the hands on me, bro. So it gets to a point where I'm outside forever, and the snow just keeps wind blowing. And I'm sitting out there with a hoodie, and we had a wood back deck. And we had a picnic table on the back deck. I don't know why. To this day, I think about it. I'm like, that was weird as fuck. Why do we have a picnic table on the back deck? Anyway, so I'm sitting there. I'm sitting on the picnic table like this with my hoodie on. I'm rocking back and forth, trying to keep myself warm. And I'm looking, and in front of me is the kitchen windows. It's like 4 windows. And it's all dark in the house. And I'm just sitting there like this. I would get up once in a while, sneak around. My sister's room was at the top. I would try to throw rocks, like pebbles from the driveway, to hit the window. But she was dead asleep. She wasn't answering nothing. I'm sitting there blowing up her phone. She ain't answering. She had school. I was kicked out of school at this time. She was still in school. And I'm like, man, that's it, bro. I'm going to be out here all night until everybody wakes up. And I had hours to go. I had about 5-6 hours till everybody woke up and went to work and went to school. So I get back to the back deck. I'm sitting on the picnic table. I'm like this. And so when I was like a year before this, I played with a Ouija board in a cemetery. A lot of bad shit happened. But so I wasn't really like, I wasn't into God, and like I felt like I wasn't into that shit. But at this moment, I knew, I was like, bro, I got to do something. I was like, nobody's answering me. I'm rocking back and forth. I'm like this. And I'm praying to God. I'm like, God, please. I'm like, because bro, all my fingers was froze. Everything was froze. I couldn't feel myself. I was numb. Like snow all over me. Bro, snow on my eyelashes. I didn't have a full beard back then, but I had a little goatee and sideburns. I had icicles on them. And I'm like this. I'm like, please, God. I'm like, please. I'm like, please. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, I started getting warm and getting comfortable. And then I started like kind of like dozing off. But it's like below zero. I'm dozing off. And I'm like waking myself up. You're dying, bro. You're dying. You're freezing to death. Wake up. Stay awake. So I'm like this. And then, bro, I was out there for like 2-3 hours. And I'm out there. I'm just like this. And I'm just like, I start dozing off, getting warm. Like, yeah, I'm comfortable. Only got a hoodie on, man. It's below zero. Snow blowing and shit. I'm like, you're dying. You're dying. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I'm like this. I go up to the window. I'm panicking. I don't care if I get in trouble because I feel like I'm dying. I'm about to die. I'm about to freeze to death. So I'm banging. Boom, 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 boom. Nobody's answering. So I sit back down on the picnic table. I cross my arms. I'm trying to get, you put your hands under your armpits to get warm. So I'm like this, and I'm dozing off again, getting warm, getting comfortable. And then I'm just like, all of a sudden, I just succumb to it. I let it be. I was just like, because I was so comfortable. I was having little dreams, like visualizations and shit. So I'm sitting there, I'm just like feeling good. Next thing you know, there was this bright light. I had my eyes closed. There was this bright light. It hit my eyelids. Bright as shit. And at first, like, I'm not really acknowledging it, but I'm just like, I kind of opened my eyes a little bit. And I realized the bright light that I'm seeing was the kitchen lights from the window, because the kitchen was right, but beyond those windows I told you about, there's 4 windows, it was the kitchen. That was, and that was where the back door was. So all of a sudden I open my eyes and I look, and it's bright as shit. It's dark outside, the snow I'm freezing, and I look, and it's the kitchen lights. It's like 4, no, not even, because I was out there for a while, bro. So it was probably like 5:30 in the morning, something like that. So, but it was still dark outside. It was the dead of winter. And I look, and I'm like, the kitchen lights was on. And I'm like, what the fuck, who's up? So I'm like, this is my chance. I fought myself to get up. So I get up like this. I go up and I look in there. And I see my sister going like this. And she's walking through the kitchen. She's getting a glass of water. And she's holding her face. And I'm looking. And I'm like, boom, 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 boom. And she's like, whoa. She looks over and she looks. And I'm like, unlock the door. She can't hear me, but I'm like, unlock the door, unlock the door. She goes over to the door, unlocks it. I walk in, snow falling off me, ice. And I'm out of breath. I can't even explain shit. She's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And she's all worked out because, like, why am I outside at that time? And I got snow all over me, and I looked like I was a mess. So I'm like, oh my God, I almost froze to death. I was like, don't tell mom. Don't tell mom. And she was like, I'm not, but like, why were you outside? I was like, to be honest, I snuck out with so-and-so, I'm not going to say his name. I snuck out with, and I got locked out. You guys locked me out. She was like, I didn't even know you snuck out. And I'm sitting there, I'm drinking water, I'm eating, I'm trying to get warm. I put my hand in, like, I put the hot water on, like the warm water. I'm washing my hands because it's so stiff and froze. But it burnt, you know, like when you're outside in the cold and you're washing your hand, you're like, ooh, you know, and you wash it and you're like, so she's watching me. She's like, damn, what the fuck? I said, what are you doing awake? I was like, I didn't expect you to be awake right now. I'm like, I'm so happy that you are, but like, you don't wake up at this time. She was like, it was so weird because she has really nice teeth. Never had cavities, nothing. She brushes her teeth are nice as shit. And hold on, my homie's coming outside real quick. You trying to drive, bro?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Did you get this shit insured yet?
Huh? No, I'm on the video right now. You said what?
You get this shit insured yet?
Yeah. So anyway, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, damn, so her teeth was hurting, I guess. And she, what's up, bro?
What up, nigga?
You driving?
Yeah.
So, yeah, because I gotta finish this. So her teeth was hurting. So she woke up because her teeth was hurting and got a glass of water, took some ibuprofen, but her teeth never hurts, right? And I just feel like that's why I believe in God. I'm like, damn, like, because during that time, like, I was literally freezing to death outside. And she randomly wakes up. Even after the times that I was hitting the pebbles on the window and she wouldn't answer, like, she wakes up because her teeth is hurting. That never happened. I be getting too fat. She don't get too fat. You good, bro?
Yeah.
So it was just weird, bro. So, but there's a second part to the story. There's another reason why I believe in God. But that was just weird. It was just weird how the light hit my eyes. And I woke up. And I don't know. So, all right. Next part.